Welcome back to the podcast, everyone. Welcome, Tim.
Wow.
It's
Hey,
a.
how you going, Louis?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. It's a very special episode today. Tim, you want to tell them?
Mate, it is the red tie event. Roll out your red carpets, but also roll out your red ties.
That's right. The red ties.
Where it's a red tie. It's a red tie special for your Mother's Day special.
Yes. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Yeah, for all you baby owners, you own a baby. You've got Rego on a baby.
Yes. If you have paid your green slip on your baby and all your slips.
Make sure you pay that yearly.
Yeah.
Because
don't forget that.
It's like yearly vaccinations for your baby.
Yeah.
But once again, big shout out to all the mothers out there. Hope you got a good price on your baby.
Yeah.
Hope the baby daddy's treating you well and hasn't gone a missing.
You're getting an absolute bargain for your baby. A baby bargain.
Bang for your buck. Bang for your fuck.
It's. Yep. Well said, Tim. Well said. Couldn't have said it any better. I'm gonna do a quick shot because
on the pod. What are you drinking?
It's just a shot of alcohol. This is the only thing that is in the house at the moment. Only spirit, gin. Not a good spirit to do a shot from.
Wait, didn't Harry Potter marry gin?
Marry gin.
Ginny. Yeah, didn't Harry Potter?
Ginny or.
Oh, Ginny.
Yeah. Shot of Ginny.
Wait, you're about to do a shot of Ginny.
Oh, that is awful. Jesus Christ.
If only.
Cracking this open as well.
Cracking the beer as a chaser. Get it down there, you Zulu warrior. This is for all you mothers out there.
Well,
so if you like a man who can drink a shot and a beer at the same time and make his eyes water, man, he cries through. He cries through. What's a good chick flick movie that all the mums are into, the single mums?
Like 27 Dresses or like Pretty Woman.
Yeah.
I've got some bangers there.
Devil Wears Prada.
Oh yeah.
Have you seen Bridesmaids? It's a funny movie. I just love that. I just love that main actor in it. What was her name?
Kirsten Dunst.
Wow, Kirsten Dunst. Another big shout out. What about a Natalie Portman?
Isn't it Kristen Wiig or I don't know.
No, I don't know.
They're all the same.
I've never seen. They are all the same. Once you get into those female actors that are almost in every movie, you know, because you're Julia Roberts.
Yeah.
They're not just your bog standard. They're not your bog standard chick flick. She is chick flick royalty.
Yeah.
Isn't she?
She's in a lot of chick flicks. I think
My Best Friend's Wedding.
The Hall of Fame of chick flicks. 100%.
They should have a boulevard in Hollywood for chick flicks.
Yeah.
I think your Owen Wilsons will also. There's got to be a designated spot for all those hopeless men out there.
Yeah.
You know, there's hopeless romantics.
Ben Stiller. Vince Vaughn, underrated.
Vince Vaughn, very good.
You love a Vince Vaughn, don't you? You'd love Vince Vaughn.
I do. I also Owen Wilson's. You've got your Colin Firth, your Colin Farrells. A lot of Collins.
Yeah.
A lot of swollen Collins.
Who's the guy
They're
that plays?
All getting on in life.
Who's the guy that plays the Kingsman? In the Kingsman, the main character.
Oh, which one?
I think it's a Colin.
Oh, Eggsy.
No. The actual guy who is his coach.
Oh, that's Colin Firth.
Is that? Yeah, it is. Okay. I didn't actually. I forgot his name, but he looked like a Colin.
Mate, you ever watch Bridget Jones' Diary?
I have seen it. Yeah, I have seen it.
Yeah, mate, Colin Firth, what a heartthrob.
Yeah, he is. I'm sure
I've got a thirst. For that Firth. Hey Firth, show me your girth. I'm thirsty for I'm
Oh.
thirsty for Firthy's Girthy.
Oh my goodness, that is so good.
Show me that Firth Girth, baby.
Oh wow, Tip.
We should get t-shirts with that on it.
That's one of your best, bro. That is one of your best.
Thirsty for Girthy's Firthy.
Oh my goodness, yeah, he's
Firthy's Girthy.
he is quite the heartthrob. But
He is.
going
He's
back
the
to
hot throb.
going back to me tearing up to chick flicks. In fact, it was actually, I mean, gin as a shot is terrible. But then
mate,
my chaser
rough drink.
was a gluten-free IPA. Not good.
For all you for your what's it? What's someone who's gluten intolerant? What are they called?
Lactose?
No, that's milk and dairy.
Isn't it just gluten intolerance?
Celiac?
Oh, fuck, I don't know, mate.
I think it's a celiac.
But have no fear. This beer is registered by the Vegan Society.
Unreal.
You're in the clear. If you don't like meat,
sustainably sourced.
Look, it doesn't mention where it's sourced, but I mean, it's brewed in Huddersfield, so that's in England.
Wow.
So you'd think it's quite sustainable in Huddersfield.
You know who plays for Huddersfield?
Aaron Moy.
Aaron Moy.
The Australian boy. Nah, he doesn't play for them anymore.
Yeah, no. He's gone. Of course, Lewis, who has he gone to?
Brighton.
Brighton
Le
Sands.
Albion. Brighton Le Sands. Classy place.
Very classy.
You know what? Sorry. Brighton Le Sands, it sounds like it should be a classy place, and it just isn't.
Yeah. It sounds like a beach in France.
It does, like a southern France. Like a...
Yeah.
Or like the Hamptons in America. You know? Like, it sounds like it should be...
Wearing your sweater vest.
Yeah.
Down to your... Hey, honey, we're going down to Brighton Le Sands this weekend.
You know what I mean? Like, it sounds so
what
posh.
would be two little, like, a boy and a girl's name for, like, your two kids who are, like, really privileged? Like, hey, get Troy and...
Jessica?
Jessica. That's a great name.
Do you reckon that's, like...
Yeah, gather Troy and Jessica's clothes. We're going down to the holiday house in Brighton Le Sands.
Yeah. 100%. 100%.
No, but Aaron Moy did move on to brighter things in Brighton. And
how long did you think of that? Because
I was just coming back to it.
That did not.
He's enjoying his time. He's he's thinking of a pun with Moy. Fuck Moy. Fuck Moy.
Fooey.
Yeah.
All right, Tim,
hang on. Here's a quick question.
Yes.
Here's a quick question. Going back to movies you've cried in. I know you don't. You wouldn't even delve into a chick flick. However, what would be a movie that you never fails to make you cry? I know it's a tough question. I can leave it here for the segment. Just leave the question. We can take a break. We can talk about it.
Yeah.
And then in the break, you can think about your next, your answer to that question.
Okay. I don't cry in movies, though.
I don't know. I feel like you are the definition of... You're the definition of, trying to think of something that's hard on the outside, but soft on the inside.
A boiled egg.
You're the definition of a steaming turd, Lewis. And a boiled egg. And a boiled egg.
I prefer the egg analogy instead of a steaming turd, bro. Come on. No, I know. Honestly, I don't cry at movies. Like, yeah, something
Um,
might tear me up, like a
what
gin
about
shot.
Marley and Me?
I don't. I feel like I have. I haven't watched the full thing. Like where it gets sad,
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever watched to that point.
So you've never cried in a movie?
I've teared up, but I haven't. Like nothing's dripped down my face.
That's a big call.
Yeah.
Lewis, the man whose tears don't respond to gravity. Ring, ring. Lewis's tears. Hello, how can I help? Hi, this is Gravity. Have you thought about responding to us lately? Yeah, clearly hangs up.
Just puts the phone down. Yeah, no, honestly.
What about Up? You ever watched Up?
Yeah, I didn't find that sad at all.
Mate,
Nothing
Up.
about that. I didn't find that sad.
Mate, Up put my heart on a golf tee.
I don't get it though.
And smacked it the 400-meter drive, the tee. It was, mate, it's a hole in one for Up. Every time I need to cry, mate, put on Up.
Really?
It's a...
I don't know
mate,
what
watch
part
it.
of it is
Watch
sad.
It.
When his
When
wife
was the
dies,
last time you watched it?
When his wife dies. Spoiler, but is that the sad part?
No, when was the last time you watched it?
I don't know. Probably a year after it came out. I don't know.
If you're younger, you won't get it. Watch it when you're older.
Okay, I might have to watch it.
Mate.
Don't get me wrong. I don't mind a good cry. Crying is amazing. Like, it feels great.
It feels like
I won't go to a movie.
Eyeballs are working out.
Yeah, but I won't go to I won't go find solace in a movie to cry. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'll cry about other things. I won't cry about...
Hey, you want to know when my last cry was?
Go on.
Driving to work the other day.
Yeah.
Listening to Fear and Trembling by Gang of Youths.
Oh.
Now, if you never listened to Fear and Trembling...
Yeah.
There's a... Mate, there's a couple of lyrics.
Yeah.
In there. And go and listen to it. It's by Gang of Youths. Yeah. But I was listening to it and I was thinking about walking through the streets of Max and then mixing it in with walking through the streets of London. And just sitting there and just being like, mate, some of the lyrics in that.
Well, for those of you who don't know, like, Fear and Trembling, it's a song that we used to listen to a lot together. Like, a lot. Every day almost.
Yeah. Drive to work with Fear and Trembling playing on.
And for that reason, Tim, that is one of the songs that I cannot listen to right now. Because I'm afraid I might cry. True.
Hey, don't be afraid. Let it... That is what the whole song's about, though.
Yeah, I know.
It's about facing the fear and trembling. Driving headfirst into the things that are coming at you.
Nah, I can't do it.
Mate, this segment started off as such a wholesome segment.
I know.
Taking the piss out of chick flicks and Colin Firth. And now we're sitting here crying. Now we're...
What? We're getting all emotional? No, we're not allowed. No, we're dudes. We can't do this. Isn't allowed.
Mate, we were talking about chick flicks. Now we're crying? And we're talking about getting emotional? What?
Don't do this often.
So, I'll, what do you reckon? Leave it there for our opening for a Mother Day special.
Yeah,
we'll get back into some pod topics.
Alrighty,
some pod tops. Louis, obviously red tie event.
Red tie event, Tim.
Here's the red ties. However, we haven't made it a formality of starting our pod session with a little cheers.
Oh, we haven't. Cheers, bro.
Here's to you, Lewis.
Here's to you, mate.
Look, I'll just make a little... So, get your beers out for a cheers. However, Lewis, red tie event, Mother's Day special.
Yep.
Now, one thing that mothers are not good at is computers.
Yeah.
Or Facebook. And sometimes they see things on Facebook, they're like, oh, did you see this or did you hear this? And it's like, and they think it's common news, but it's like, mate, you're down a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I said this to Mum the other day and I was like, Kath, You were down a rabbit hole and you caught yourself in what we like to call the Alice in Wonderland rabbit hole.
Yeah.
They are so far down
Yeah.
and they are so deep in videos.
Yeah.
They're coming across things that they didn't wake up and think, hey, you know what? Today, I'm going to look at teppanyaki fails.
Yeah.
You know, they didn't think about that.
No, can I just say, I have found myself in this rabbit hole before. Late at night,
Oh,
can't go to sleep, and I just
What do you
stumble across. I stumble across
Hey.
these genres.
Lewis,
Yes.
1 a.m. in the morning,
Yeah.
you're in a rabbit hole.
Yep.
What are you looking at? What are you looking at?
Well, one thing that has led me down a rabbit hole, people falling over. People falling over is something that can pass the time so quickly, and it is hilarious to watch. Or, so you got people falling over and dash cam videos as well.
Mate,
Dash cam videos are great. So entertaining.
Russian dash cam videos, some of the wildest shit you were ever likely to see.
Crazy shit with the
Dante
Russians.
wildest shit.
Yeah.
Now, Dante Wilder famous box, but it just used for a little pun there.
Before we move on, you've got
Hey, no, there's
the
no
Russians.
moving on here.
No, you got the
There is
Russians.
no-
Crazy shit happens, right? But then you've got the Australians. A lot of swearing happens, and it is very entertaining.
Because,
Yeah.
so Australia, foul-mouthed country. Who'd want to ever be associated with Australians? However, do you know why Russians have so many dash cam footage?
Why?
Because the corruption is so bad there
Oh yeah.
that people literally have to have dash cams, otherwise the police will like pull them over for nothing. So everybody in Russia. So you know when that asteroid hit a couple of years back?
No.
In Russia,
Enlighten me.
mate.
Where have I been?
Look it up. Look it up.
Okay. Not
In
now.
Russia, this meteorite comes into atmosphere and like all these windows in Russia just like fucking explode and cars literally like their windows shatter in the cars. And you're like, why did that happen?
Yeah.
Lewis asked me, why did it happen?
Corruption?
Corruption.
Yeah?
The government, no. There was so much footage in Russia because of all the corruption. And Australians, mate, incredible in Australia.
Yeah.
Incredible. So many people in Australia have it. And so, did you see that thing in Australia where that big truck was pushing that car for like a kilometre on the freeway?
Oh, yeah, I did. He just rammed in the back of it or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy was like, well, I don't think he sees it. But like, it's pretty incredible. Anyway, that was, my rabbit holes, Lewis, are a little bit different to yours.
Please, enlighten me.
Street fights.
Yeah.
Street fights is one of the biggest rabbit holes I get down. So Facebook, you will know what your hobbies and interests are by watching one video. It could be any video on Facebook. Scroll down one video.
Yep.
Whatever it is something that it's just like, mate, Facebook has just pigeonholed you straight into street fights.
Yeah.
Now, I was also thinking
those like bare knuckle boxing fights in like country Alabama or like some redneck country in America.
And they've got a hay ring.
Yeah.
And there's families around watching.
There's like full on crowds there.
I cannot believe
I've come across the same videos. I know what you're talking about. And they have a full like a chalkboard with like all the stats and everything of each like competitor.
Chalkboards. Because they can't afford digital.
Yeah, or a whiteboard, like for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
A lot easier.
Hang on a second, Lewis.
Yep.
Let's talk about the differences between a chalkboard and a whiteboard.
Yeah.
What do you... They're easier. That came out with some aggression. That was
it's easier to write
like,
on a whiteboard than it is on a chalkboard, and it's easier to wipe it off and create a clean slate. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? It's a way. That's why they replace them all in schools.
You are very passionate about this.
Well, obviously, Like, why do you think they got rid of chalkboards and replaced them with whiteboards?
I don't know, Lewis. Probably because
It's called modernization, Tim. That's why.
modernized. You are a modern guy.
I am. What can I say? I've got a red tie on. Living
Mate,
life.
exactly. You're a modern guy. You're not an old soul, and you just admitted it. I just trapped you into admitting that you are a modern soul.
I'm wearing corduroy. That's old.
Mate, that's new.
I'm wearing corduroy, mate. And a Charlton athletic tie established in 1870. That's old.
Guess what? Me too.
I just made that year up. It's probably a lot older than that.
However, I do recognise the place for a chalkboard in the classroom. So, thank you very much, Mr. Modernization.
You know what? Fuck you. With context. All right?
Without context.
Without context, fuck you as well.
But
what's another rabbit hole that you delve into?
Look, no, I would love to. There's a certain bunch of YouTube genres that I would just love to look up and get into that rabbit hole. Like, there's so many enticing ones.
Yeah.
Like Gordon Ramsay.
No. You love
I reckon we could enter. There would be a sign at the Gordon, like if it was a metaphorical search.
Yeah.
And we were running around like a field with all these rabbit holes. And at the top of this rabbit hole, it said Gordon Ramsay. And it was like, mate, you and me would look at it and be like, you want to see what's down this rabbit hole?
Mate, I remember. Do you remember? Was it when you were here? It was when you were here.
Yeah.
And you just had this Gordon Ramsay thing where you just like were searching Gordon Ramsay saying like, what was he saying? There was like one thing. Was it just fuck or shit?
No, it was just raw.
Oh, raw. It was raw. It's fucking raw.
Wait, we should share that video on our socials.
I'll post it on Instagram or something. I'll put like a little screenshot right now. I'll put a screenshot of the video right now. Right now. Right. Have a look right now.
Let's both point at it, top left corner.
No, wait, no, it'll just be there.
Right there?
No.
Yeah.
No. How about we just cover the whole screen instead?
All right.
Okay.
Covered screen. Go.
Done. But
it's up.
Wait, which one do you want to put on there? Because is it the dinosaur
we'll put on
one?
A couple. What?
The dinosaur one where they replace Jurassic Park with like
raw.
Gordon Ramsay saying raw. Bro, they're the funniest videos.
Essentially, someone has replaced every time a dinosaur says raw on Jurassic World with Gordon Ramsay saying raw, like ROW, and it is so funny. Like, I don't know if it was we were sleep deprived or drunk or like, but we were sitting there and it was hilarious. Like I just couldn't stop laughing the whole time.
Bro, I just remember like, because you were in my room with me, but all I could hear was Gordon Ramsay saying raw. Like, it's fucking raw.
The bass was fucking raw.
Raw. Bro, unreal. It's such a good video. What else though, Tim? We gotta, you know.
Okay.
You got another one.
Some things that I would love to look up. Maybe in my spare time. Teppanyaki fails.
Oh yeah.
I think that could be funny.
Yeah.
But I think there could be also a lot of people, like chicks, thinking that they're funny and uploading it and being like, watching it and being like, not funny.
Yeah.
You know, but they think they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it's a hit or miss, isn't it?
Mate, a lot of the videos on YouTube are hit or miss.
Yes. Like this one.
Logan Paul?
Yeah.
Not funny.
Yeah. I don't mind his videos, but, you know. It is what it is.
Not funny.
They're very hit or miss. Like, there was a couple recently that I didn't like.
Mate, if you gave me fucking millions of dollars to do something good on YouTube, I would be able to find things that would be so much more exciting, funny, intriguing.
Yeah.
If anybody is investing in YouTube people, invest in me, because I would show you on how to make fun out of millions of dollars, I reckon.
I'm sure that, Tim, you have a knack for these things.
I
feel like I do as well.
Yeah, I feel like if we had a YouTube channel.
We do have a YouTube channel.
Yeah, no, I know.
This is it.
But if we had a YouTube, we could do so much shit. Come back to Australia and do so much shit with me.
Yeah, well, we have talked about a possible direction we could take this, and we could like do basically a podcast where we talk to each other, have banter, but we're playing video games at the same time.
Yeah, it has been thrown around.
Let us know if you want to see that.
Mate, it has been.
We've done it, and we haven't recorded it, and it's a lot of fun.
It is. However,
yes.
Remember, probably about, I'd say, a year ago, we bought Dave Chappelle lapel mics.
Yes.
George Pell. Cardinal George Pell lapel mics.
Yeah.
Anything that rhymes with L, really. L. McPherson.
A
lapel mics. Liddell. Chuck Liddell lapel mics.
Yeah.
Chuck lapel mics.
A baby Cradell. Sorry. Let's move on. Keep going.
Lapel McPherson mics. We bought Cardinal George lapel mics.
Yep.
And we were discussing the idea of possibly going down to your university at the time.
Yeah. And
causing a bit of havoc on the streets.
We did.
Asking people questions and then possibly uploading them to YouTube. Now that we have got this website, this YouTube channel, we could possibly make a bit more YouTube videos.
Yeah.
We'll put that to socials. To see if people actually would like to see a little bit more of almost everything out in the streets. YouTube exclusive.
Yeah, it will be YouTube exclusive because it won't be that great for audio only. It's more of a visual thing. But don't think we've forgotten about our audio only listeners, because we haven't. We appreciate y'all.
We've got an ASMR channel on.
Yes.
Show me your AMSR hole. And wowee, does it go off?
Yeah. It's very popular with people.
I don't even know if that's a website. Show us your ASMR soul.com.
I now own it. I just made it.
.gov.
I just own that website.
I'll be right.
I've done it. I'm a bit of a keyboard warrior, Tim. I don't know if you know that, but
I do.
I've just done it. Visit ASMRsoul.com, owned by us. Check it out. It's done. It's already done.
But if you still like the visual platform, but you don't like YouTube, check out our OnlyFans as well.
That's done as well. It's called Almost Everything. Drop the podcast, just Almost Everything, because we show you almost everything. Not everything. We keep it tasteful. We show you almost everything.
Your scroteseam. Something very...
Your what? Your scroteseam.
The seam of your scrote.
Yep. Yeah,
I'm sure everyone's seen one. Everybody who listens to this pod has seen one.
I've never discussed a scrote seam before.
Well, get that on our Patreon.
Wow. If you want to know more, that's on our OnlyFans.
OnlyFans. Or if you can't find our OnlyFans, message us on Instagram. Yeah. Almost as good as OnlyFans. And we do put up exclusive pics in DMs.
We should make a new Instagram called Almost As Good. And
Almost As Good.
And that's where we post that sort of stuff.
Yeah.
Unreal.
Oh, unreal.
Do you want to move on to a next topic, Tim?
Next top.
Whatever
Please.
that may be. All right, Tim, that concludes this episode of the pod, the Mother's Day special.
Hey, I wasn't done yet.
Oppa, cracking your beer. Look, Tim, I think, that's the end of it, isn't it? What do you reckon? We've been going for a solid amount of time. Thank you all for listening as well, if you got this far.
Look, guys, I know it's only 2 segs, but here's the thing. We're looking at shortening our pods for future.
Yep.
But just jam-packing them with things that you need to hear.
Yeah. I like that, Tim. I like what we did today. We just tangented. We went on a tange.
Mate, we were laying on a white beach just getting a tange. we were saying we're going to send this pod now to our agent, who's a female called Ange.
Yep.
And she'll call us up and say, hey, boys, and we'll say, hey, Ange, how did you like the tange? She'll say, mate, it was fantastic. And we'll say, hey, thanks, Ange. Binge.
But I just want to say thank you everyone who's listening. Make sure you follow all our socials. I'll put them on the screen. They're probably the whole episode.
Here.
Instagram at Almost Everything
Sounds like
Podcast.
a TikTok video. Look, TikTok video. Here.
Instagram and TikTok is at Almost Everything Podcast. Twitter at Almost E Podcast.
Gmail
is the Almost Everything Podcast at gmail.com. Send us a message. Make sure you share the pod as well. Write a review, share the pod. We are actively trying to make this pod better, and we're trying to get more episodes out there for you. So help us out.
And
here's the lazy.
Thing. Do you know the only way to get better is if we hear some positive criticism, or some negative criticism, we'll take that on.
Maybe your English needs working on, Tim. Say criticism.
You know I've got a lisp. I can't say criticism.
There we go.
Unless I'm accentuating every syllable.
Yeah.
How now, brown cow. We will accept negative criticism.
Yeah. We'll accept anything that's
whoever who sends it, I probably know your address, or I will find it out.
That's not true. Don't listen to him. We'll
come around, knock on your door, and say thank you for the negative criticism, and take you out for a nice dinner, and then we'll drop you home and never call you back. So think about that one when you're gonna leave that negative criticism. You like that? Criticism.
He's getting good.
Bitch.
He's getting good at saying criticism. But in all seriousness, thanks for listening. If you got this far, check out our socials and everything. Share the pod as well with your friends. Get this pod. Make waves, Tim. Make waves.
Making waves. We haven't said it in a while, but I'll tell you what we have been doing.
We've been
making waves.
Yeah, 100%. Anyway, thanks for listening, guys. We're signing out. Tim and Lewis. Catch you in the next step.
Bye now.